The scale of $1 billion is really crazy. So let's say 1 grain of rice is equivalent to 100K, and 10 grains of rice would be then a million. Well, how much is a billion? So my Saturday night consisted of counting 10,000 grains of rice one by one, just to show you guys how much $1 billion is. Of course I filmed it, and of course I time-lapsed it, and this is playing at, I don't even know, God knows how fast it's playing at, but. So now I'm proud to present to you the results. That is $1 billion, where each grain of rice is worth 100K. Look how much rice this is, guys. That's crazy. I just bought you like a Lamborghini right here, and I didn't even notice it was gone. Here's a $5 million house in California, and oh look, I still have all this money. If you guys like that content, please follow me. I drop a video on personal finance every day. Thanks.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about some Costco secrets, and we're going to reveal them right now. Let's go. Costco puts their TVs at the front, so when you walk in, you see a really expensive TV. Now, they know that you're probably not going to buy a $5,000 TV, but what it does is it sets the tone for the rest of the shopping trip. Now everything else in the store seems relatively cheaper. Even if you're not a Costco member, you're legally allowed to buy alcohol and take advantage of their deals as long as you live in the following states. Costco chicken's only $5, and they lose $30 to $40 million a year on chicken. It's known as a loss leader, and it gets people in the door. This woman right here is waiting for chicken. There's a bunch of chicken that's not there. We're waiting for chicken. No trip to Costco is complete without a Costco churro. In fact, the hot dog and soda combo has remained the same price since 1984. I view the food court as a Costco retention mechanism that keeps customers coming back again and again.
Make sure you're subbed to me on YouTube because I'm going to drop some longer videos there, and hopefully you guys will like that too. All right, guys, here's my 32-ounce Hydro Flask. I wanted to figure out how much it costs to make. So I naturally went to HydroFlask.com and I clicked on 32 ounces, and oh my God, it's $45. So here you could click on Terms and Privacy. Welcome to Steel Technology LLC, DBA, which means doing business as Hydro Flask. So I went a little further. I went to portexaminer.com, which gives you import records, and I found that Steel Technology LLC actually bought from this supplier. So naturally, I emailed the supplier. So I found the supplier's website. You can tell that they sell stainless steel bottles, and then I emailed them. I got into a pretty long conversation with them, but basically I want to show you this. 32-ounce bottle, they're offering at 1,000 pieces minimum for $4.30 a bottle. So your $45 bottle costs less than $5 to make. If you like that content, give me a follow. I drop a new video every day. In my last video, I counted 10,000 grains of rice, where each grain of rice was $100,000. And that was to show you the scale of $1 billion. Well, a lot of you guys asked me, well, how much does Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos have in terms of rice? So that was my mission. I went to Target, I bought a digital food scale, I came home, and then I weighed the rice that was worth $1 billion from earlier. I did the math in my head, and I went to Costco. I got the rice, I brought it home, and once I brought it home, I went to work. I also want to say that I have 5 families that are going to take this unused rice, so it's totally not wasteful. Okay, so the moment you've been waiting for, 100K, 1 million, 1 billion, Jeff Bezos has 122 of these, or 58 pounds of rice. If each grain of rice was 100K. Like, look how big this is, guys. I'm gonna show you the scale here. I'm gonna put a keyboard in just for fun. Look how deep that goes. That's insane. This is Jeff Bezos' new house that's $145 million in LA. And then, oh my God. So Coke stock is trading at $48, and Zoom stock is trading at $150. So which company is worth more? If you said Coke, you were correct, and here's why. When you buy 1 share of Coke or 1 share of Zoom, you're buying a percentage of the company, but the actual percentage of what that share represents depends on how many shares are actually out there. In Zoom's case, they have 279 million shares out there. Coke, on the other hand, has 4.29 billion shares out there. Share price rarely means anything when it comes to percentage of ownership in a company. In our example here, you would actually need $739 worth of Coke to get the same percentage ownership that 1 share of Zoom would buy you. One of the biggest misconceptions is that the share price is just equal to what the company is worth, but as I've just shown, it's clearly not. If you suck at budgeting and you have no idea what you're doing with your finances, I'm going to show you the envelope budgeting system and how it works. Let's say you make $700 a week, which is represented by this cash. You're going to put them aside into different categories represented by the envelopes. So here I've chosen 7 different categories that work for me. You can have as many categories and envelopes as you want. Now that I've set aside money for each envelope, I'm just going to put them in the envelopes. So now when you go shopping or you pay a bill, just take the respective envelope with you and that's it. This visual representation of your money makes it a lot easier to budget. It's also psychologically harder to give someone your physical money, so this will really help you with reducing your spending. All right, guys, here's how you can get Coca-Cola to pay you. Coca-Cola pays a 3% dividend. Well, it's 2.97%. Every year they pay about $1.6 per share that you own. So Coke has been paying these dividends for about 55 years now, and a dividend is basically when a company makes so much in profit that they're going to pass back a percentage of their profits back to the shareholders, which hopefully is you. So if you own shares of Coke or any dividend-paying company, you would get additional money back for just owning those shares. So right here I've listed 5 dividend-paying companies, including Coke, which is ticker symbol KO. And if you like this content, please follow me. I drop a video every day. Thank you. This is the cost of being a billionaire. Let's say you want to fly privately. Well, on a plane like this, you could charter it for about $5,500 an hour, but it doesn't go very far, and it's also a little bit small. You could get something like this. It's a little bit bigger. It flies for longer, 6 hours instead of a maximum of 3, and it costs $9,500 an hour. But Humphrey, what if I have way more money than that? And what if I, want my own plane? And what if I just want to fly it whenever I want and just fly anywhere in the world? How much does that cost? Oh, well, my friend, you probably want a G650, which is a Gulfstream G650, and sometimes referred to as the G6. So I went to controller.com, and you can buy one of these. It's used, but this one has 638 hours on it, and it's about $50 million. Okay, Mr. Moneybags or Mrs. Moneybags, let's say you actually bought that jet. This is what you have to spend in it every year just to keep it going. Flying 200 hours per year, you're looking at $1.576 million a year. If you get a job at Tesla or any other company that offers stock, you'll probably be offered a restricted stock unit. These are commonly known as RSUs, and basically the company uses them to incentivize you, the employee, to stay as long as possible. Let's say you get a job at Tesla and they offer you 4,000 RSUs. Well, first off, that's amazing because 4,000 shares times $790 a share is a lot of money. But that stock will be restricted on a 4-year vesting schedule, which means 25% per year with a 1-year cliff. What does that mean? In order to incentivize you to stay longer, they don't give you anything from year 0 to 1. But after you hit that year 1 mark, you get 25% of your shares, and then you start to accumulate it monthly until you finally get it all by the end of year 4. After your shares are vested, it just means that they're yours now. So if you wish to sell them, you can, but remember, you'll pay taxes. So I got this pair of Ray-Bans probably 4 years ago. So if you think the price is crazy, here's something crazier. Ray-Ban, Oakley sunglasses, the Sunglass Hut, and your local lens crafters are all owned by the same conglomerate company called Luxottica. Now, maybe this is news to you, but I wanted to figure out, okay, how much does this plastic frame and maybe my lenses actually cost? This news article says a former industry exec tells all. You can get amazingly good frames with a Warby Parker level quality for $4 to $8. And lenses could be $1.25 a piece.
We have Prada, we have Chanel, we have Dolce & Gabbana, we have Versace, we have Burberry, we have Ralph Lauren, we have Tiffany.
Here are just some more of their brands that they own. In some cases, these glasses can have a markup of 1,000%. Buying designer sunglasses is more of a status symbol than anything. You're free to spend your money where you want and how you want, but would I buy these again? Probably not.